What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Tamika. Wow. Usually when I come on here, I just feel like I got so much to say and so much to talk about. But literally, I'm just stunned. I don't know, I'm just stunned. I don't have any words, you guys. So, let's just talk about this election. Let's just get it over with. As of basically 2 o'clock this morning, Donald Trump was officially elected President of the United States. I was asleep when the official announcement happened because I fell asleep because it was so close and they were still counting votes at like midnight. And then when I woke up on Facebook today, my timeline just went crazy. And I was just like, this can't be real. This cannot be real. This man who has no experience in running a government, never held a government office in his life, never had a government job in his life, has been elected our president. I instantly got a headache. Like, I literally could not get out of bed. It took me forever to get out of bed this morning because I was just like, this cannot be real. I mean, because I just became sad. And I'm not even sad for Donald. I'm not even going to just sit on here and just bash him. Because we did this. We as Americans, we did this, okay? We did this. We as Americans did not use common sense. I mean, let's just forget about all the racist, sexist, ignorant ass remarks that he has continuously made. Let's just take away all the freaking violence that he set up there and cheered on for at his rallies. Like, he was egging all the violence that happened at his rallies. He was edging that shit on. Okay? So let's take away all that shit. Which should be enough for anyone not to vote for this man. Okay? But the fact that he has no plan. He sits up here and just spews out all this propaganda, all these little taglines, and doesn't give you any plan. You want to know why he doesn't give you any plan? Because he has no freaking experience. And we in America voted this man in office. I am completely hurt and disgusted. You know, I can take a loss, but I just can't take just pure ignorance. Like, where as a people, excuse me, do we put aside our stereotypes and our bigotry and just use our common sense? Yeah, I know a lot of people that are not of color were like, well, Trump said he gonna put these races in their place, and he's going to make sure, we don't have a lot of immigration coming in here. He's going to put an end to abortion. A lot of things that a lot of people tend to believe in. So they went for that. But why in the world would you sit up there and vote for someone who has no freaking experience? Just because this person is going to support your bigotry, your ignorance, your stereotypes, or your lack of belief in human rights. Because I'll be the first one to tell you guys that I personally, for me, myself, will find it hard to decide to make a decision to have an abortion. But that's me. I am not here to tell the next woman what to do with her body. So I stand for that, the right to choose. And he wants to take that away. But you voted for that. Okay, he wants to deploy all the immigrants. And I know everybody be like, oh, these freaking Mexicans, oh, these freaking Arabs, and all that. But you guys are not looking at the bigger picture. Yeah, we have a lot of immigrants. But what about these children who have actually born in this country and now they're sitting around here afraid that their parents or their grandparents are going to get deported over some bullshit? And I'm not saying that illegal immigration is right, but he's talking about just kicking them out and building a wall and all this other stuff. He's going to start so many wars. Shoot, the stock market already crashed when he got announced president. So shit is already going downhill, y'all. I just don't know what to say. Like, God, y'all, we got to do better. And for these people who sat up there and did not vote, yeah, I'm not done with y'all either. Y'all not getting away scot-free. Because I was watching this coverage, and I know that as African Americans, the level of African American voters and support went down drastically compared to the past 8 years, 4 years, all that. We did not come out in droves. Now, and it's crazy because, like, all of my time I saw people going out to vote. You know, me and a group of people in my building went out to vote or whatever. You know, we decided to make it a group effort. But hey, that just proves that, hey, you might think that you're doing the right thing. You might think that people around you are doing the right thing. But you are just a tiny bit of what goes on in this huge world. And that's what this showed me. Because a lot of y'all people didn't vote. Okay? So, therefore, this is what we get. You know, y'all didn't want to come out and vote because y'all didn't think it would make a difference anywhere. Or y'all weren't a fan of Hillary. So, y'all was just like, screw it. Okay. Again, Hillary Clinton is not perfect. I was just not, rushing to just vote for Hillary Clinton. But I was rushing to vote for someone who has held office in the Senate, okay, for countless of years, who was the first lady of the United States for 8 years before that. That's what I was voting for. I was voting for experience, and I was trusting her to lead us in some form of direction. Someone who is familiar with foreign policy and familiar with what goes on with our economy and all that. I don't want somebody who just happens to have money to run a campaign. Because that's all it was. He got far because he had the money to run his campaign. And he was spewing all that hatred that all these racist, ignorant bigots were thinking. He was saying everything that they were thinking. So they jumped on this freaking bandwagon instead of thinking about the real issues. So, to me, they just cut the nose to spite their face. But we didn't do them any favors. Actually, we did do them a favor. I take that back. We helped them along because a lot of us minorities did not vote. Like I said, because they weren't a fan. Or because it wasn't, President Obama running again. And it's like, y'all, get over it. Look at the bigger picture. Now we're stuck with this fool. And I don't care what nobody say. Like, this might be my last freaking video. Because I am done and distraught. I can't wholeheartedly come on here and talk to y'all about what's going on in the entertainment world, what's going on social media. I can't sit up here and give a review when our world has just went completely to shit. And it's just going to get worse. Okay? I have to sit down and reflect on what kind of country this has become. And it's been, and you know what? Part of me is not even, excuse me.